Hey friends, welcome to another lesson. So for today's study, we're going to be looking at some obscure Bible promises from the Old Testament. These require a bit of study because they are locked away in the various symbols and in the types. So today's example is cumin. So we'll pick it up then in Isaiah chapter 28. For he, God, instructs him, this would be the farmer, in right judgment. For God teaches him. The black cumin is not threshed with a threshing sledge, nor a cartwheel rolled over the cumin, but black cumin is beaten out with the stick, and the cumin with the rod. Bread flour must be ground. Therefore, this is the point, he does not thresh it forever, break it with his cartwheel, or crush it with his horsemen. This also comes from the Lord of hosts, who's wonderful in counsel and excellent in guidance. So friends, what does this section mean? So because of time, we're only going to focus on one clause here, and that's Isaiah 28:27. A cartwheel is not rolled over the cumin. So when we look at that word cumin, we have the Hebrew word kamon, and this represents threshing seeds, which of course is a symbol for you. So this is the testing process in which God, through Christ, is going to root out the chaff, all the sin from your life, and then the seed will be left. So this is really part of the sanctification process, is being tested by various trials. And the root word here means to store up or preserve. The next symbol we're going to look at is the cartwheel or wagon wheel, which aligns with the Hebrew word agalah. So what does this stand for? Well, this symbol actually refers to the Spirit. It can either be the Spirit of God, as in Ezekiel chapter 1, the wheel within the wheel, or it can be the spirit of this world, which is always associated with strife. That's why that wheel is often shown as a chariot wheel. So what is the point of these two symbols when you add them together? Well, that wheel is not going to roll over you, the cumin seed, forever. The testing times will be limited because Jesus, in his love and mercy, does not want to crush your faith, which is the seed. Isaiah 5:18, woe to those who draw iniquity with cords of vanity and sin as if with a cart rope. Agalah. Psalms 46:8, come, behold the works of the Lord, who has made desolations in the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and cuts the spear in two. He burns the chariot, agalah, in the fire. Amos 2:13, behold, I am weighed down by you as a cart, agalah, full of sheaves is weighed down. Therefore flight shall perish from the swift, the strong shall not strengthen its power, nor shall the mighty deliver himself. So the cartwheel is not rolled over the cumin. Let's look at that word rolled really briefly. So this also means driven, surrounds, or engulfed. And this is the Hebrew word savav. So as we're talking about the symbol here in the application, this is sanctification. So sometimes in your Christian walk, you will be surrounded or engulfed and feel like there is no way of escape. But again, everything works together for good. Hosea 7:1, when I would have healed Israel, the iniquity of Ephraim was uncovered, the wickedness of Samaria, for they have committed fraud. Thief comes in, band of robbers take spoil outside. They do not consider in their hearts that I remember all their wickedness. Now their own deeds have surrounded them. Savav, they are before my face. Jonah 2:3, you cast me into the deep, into the heart of the seas, and the flood surrounded me. All your billows and waves passed over me. Then I said, I have been cast out of your sight. Yet I will look again towards your holy temple. The waters of Revelation 17:15, this is where the harlot sits, these are the peoples, surrounded me, savav, even to my soul. Now let's put all the elements of the symbolism here together. So you are the seed, and you are not going to be tried, the cartwheel rolled over the cumin, forever, because the good gardener, Jesus Christ, knows exactly what you need when you need it, and that may involve being tested and feeling like there's no way of escape, but at those times we have to cling to the promises and not give up on our faith. 1 Corinthians 10:13, no temptation has overtaken you except which is common to man, but God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will also make the way of escape that you may be able to bear it. Again, the gardener is looking after his seeds. Isaiah 42, behold my servant whom I uphold, my elect one in whom my soul delights. I have put my spirit in him. This is God talking about Jesus, his son. He will bring forth justice to the Gentiles. He will not cry out, nor raise his voice, nor cause his voice voice to be heard in the street. A bruised reed he will not break, and smoking flax he will not quench. He will not test you beyond what you're able to take. Isaiah 27:2. In that day sing to her, a vineyard of red wine. I, the Lord, keep it. I water it every moment, lest any hurt it. I keep it night and day. John 20:15. Jesus said to her, Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you seeking? She, supposing, this word supposing means thinks, deems, or he has a reputation, him to be the gardener, said to him, Sir, if you've carried him away, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away too. So I pray that you trust in the gardener and that your faith does not fail. Blessings to you in the name of Jesus.